If you don't think your resignation is in order, what do you think the price should be that you pay? Not that I would agree with him. I'm just curious. What do you think?
I haven't thought about that.
There you go. It went on way too long. Don Imus yesterday trying to make amends with Al Sharpton. It didn't go well. Howie Carr is one of the best talk show hosts there is on the radio, and Marc Randazza is a First Amendment attorney. Howie, your reaction to the 2-week suspension and the furor?
Well, I guess it's up to his bosses whether they're going to fire him, and they're probably not going to fire him because they've already lost Howard Stern at CBS, and he's one of the few people who makes a lot of money for him. But you know, he's made a lot of offensive comments. I understand it's rather ironic with Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, of all people, accusing other people, someone else, of racial insensitivity. But no, I think he deserves to go. He's an embarrassment. He's the Robert Byrd of radio.
Mark, what do you think?
Look, I don't understand why there's such a profound national freakout about this. Imus said something stupid. Yes, that's true. But he should be fired over it? I mean, and come on, Howie, look, I'm a fan. I'm from Boston. But if anybody should defend someone who says something unpopular and perhaps a little bit off color, it should be you.
But how about this?
Well, he's gone after my wife in the past, and so I've dealt with him. I've hired Alan Dershowitz to sue him, or my wife did.
What do you mean he went after your wife, Howie?
He accused her of engaging in sexual acts, unnatural sexual acts, with a boxer.
Well, you know, according to Imus's supporters, though, he was just being funny. Mark?
Yeah, and he is. And, you know, well, I don't know if it was funny. He was trying to be funny.
Wasn't funny to Howie.
Maybe... No, and it's not, and it's not cool what he said about your wife, Howie, and I agree. But you know, step back from hating the man and think about the issue.
Mark, what about the fact that Bernie McGurk is the guy who said, quote, can I say the word on the air that Bernie used?
Yes.
Jigaboos. He told 60 Minutes a couple of years ago that Bernie McGurk's job on his show is to do the N-word jokes. I mean, this is a real funny guy, and all these politicians continue to go on his program.
Let me bounce this off you from Barack Obama, Mark. He says, with the public platforms comes a trust. As far as I'm concerned, he violated that trust. Does that apply here?
Look, that's fair enough, and if Mr. Obama doesn't want to appear on Imus's show,
thanks a lot.
That's fine. Let the marketplace of ideas have this debate for us. We don't have to have this big national freakout over this guy who's just he's irrelevant and made an irrelevant joke. That's fine, but if we're going to tolerate free speech and we're going to love free speech, we got to love it all. We got to love Howie Carr. We got to love Don Imus, and you know, we got to love what happens on this show. This is what it's about.
Howie, do you think Imus is going to have trouble drumming up guests in the future because they don't want to be associated with him?
No, we've been trying at the Boston Herald, for several days to ask John Kerry if he's going to be on the show. He's given us the dodge. Governor Romney, who's running for president, same thing. I had McCain on last night, and he told me the exact same thing that you played earlier. I don't think they're going to stop going on the show. It's amazing. But I think that this is the only place that a lot of these members of the establishment can get on. I think there was a great line in the New York Times yesterday. They said Don Imus is the lawn jockey of the establishment. That sums it up perfectly.
Mark, nice job, Howie Carr. We'll listen to you again, WRKO Radio, as we do every day.
All right, straight ahead on this Fox & Friends